All right, folks, we're going to try something new here, and I don't know how it's going to work out, but we are going to try to make this sausage. You're going to see it made. This is a CAC reveal. So I really like what Noah with Rarity 7 does with his CAC reveals. He does a whole fancy setup where he takes a video and then he like has it playing, and I don't know, it's way too complicated for me. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, which is I've already gotten the stuff back from CAC. I'm going to block it with this intercept shield thing here, and I'm going to look at my notes, which I did write down and do write down before I send stuff in, and then we're going to see how I did. So anyway, this is not going to be interactive like Noah's is. Noah, good job, buddy, but you're too fancy for me. So let's start it off. I got my pointer here. It's going to be a long video. There are 22 coins, 2 different submissions, 1 box of 20 that was standard, and then 2 coins that were higher end that went in a faster way. So, all right, 1909S. I have written down, it should CAC, old scratch, but not bad. And there's, I mean, it's really hard to see, but it's right. I don't know if I can get it any closer here. That is the scratch that I noticed ahead of time. Like, it doesn't blink. It's certainly not fresh copper. I like this coin. It's got a nice look. It's just a solid VF, you know, semi-key sort of coin. And let's see how I did. I said that it should. Old scratch, not bad. No sticker. No sticker. I suck. So anyway, I think he was a little picky, but nonetheless, everybody has bad days. All right, this one, 1889, proof 65. I bought it A&A. I have written down lock could gold is what I have written down. This is exactly how a proof nickel should look. Probably not hard enough mirrors. Like I said could, because like the lines are definitely not there in the grand scheme of things, but this is just a great looking piece. So let's see how I did. So I said this one was a lock, could gold. And what do we get? Looks like we get a green sticker. I know something of what I'm doing here. Anyway, cool coin. This will absolutely make the commander's list. All right, how about a Rattler 36 quarter in mint state 65? My notes say lock gold. Always difficult when you say lock gold because it feels like you've just jinxed yourself. I saw this at A&A, bought it. Both me and the dealer that bought it said, "Oh, this coin is clearly a 66. I paid 66 money for it." Hardly any marks. It's not 67 luster. You want to see a little bit more luster on it. But, I mean, this coin is just clearly better than a gem all day, every day. What did Mr. Albanese say? Yes, that's how I felt too. And I feel it again every time I tell somebody about it. All right. 1940 Walker, proof 65. Really, really nice looking coin. I bought this at A&A as well. I say should, in my notes it says should, haze to be interpreted, but it should sticker. I actually bought this in really crappy lighting, and when I got it back into some better lighting, I liked the coin even more. So anyway, my input is should, haze interpreted, and what did they interpret it as? Yes. Oh, it's a 66 too. Why not even a 65? So we're 3 for 4 here so far. All right. Another coin. This is a 43D and a 65 holder, right? 65 and an old style holder as well, like super clean. Like, one thing you want to look at for walkers, just so you know, I'm shaking it around here. This field is one of the most, for CAC at least, is one of the most important areas in grading. Like, you want to see a clean field, even on gems. it's for CAC. You obviously want to see a decent strike here on the, you don't want a mitten or a glove. And then you want to see no real big friction here along this axis. This field is important, the sun is important, so on and so forth. But this is the spot that you want to look first. Like this is like the disqualifying spot first. So anyway, I say lock. That's all I said. It's just an original walker, not super rare date. Fun coin to buy, especially because of the holder. Super original, probably sat in a manila envelope is what this looks like. And I said it was a lock. So let's see what we do here. Yep. That coin's got to come back every single freaking time as a green sticker. Okay. 1880S in 66 PL. Super clean cheek, little chatter in the left obverse field. I wrote down, having a hard time reading my writing, gotta try, and then I say reverse chatter. So I think probably this was a tweener coin based on what I said, because anytime I say gotta try, it's clearly the coin's PL. It's PL all day. This chatter up above the eagle gives me some pause. This chatter right here gives me some pause. I mean, just for a 66 is what I mean. No real lines. Great looking piece in an old green label holder. So let's see if my throwing spaghetti at the wall worked. Negative. Coin did not sticker. But boy, it still is nice. I mean, that's a nice looking piece. All right, and then the final type coin that's not gold or a commemorative is this 83cc and a 64 holder. So things that come out to me here, by the way, what I said is lock. What stands out to me on this coin is a little flatness there. CC's often comes a lot better struck than that. Doesn't really matter. Cheek is clean enough. I mean, very clean left obverse field, very clean right obverse field. No disqualifying marks on the breast. So that's why I call this thing a lock. And what did we get? Green sticker, old green label holder. All right, so now we are moving on to a group of commems that I bought from two different spots. This first one is a Colombian rather. Beautiful toning on this coin, an old fat slab holder. Really flashy. They come that way, of course. I just love the color on this coin. Nice looking piece. My input, what did it say? On this NGC, I said it was a lock. Said this coin's a lock 64 and no sticker. Not really sure. I looked for PVC. Like, this is a toning pattern right here. It's not PVC. It's just a little blotchy toning, but maybe that's what held it back. I don't know. I love the coin. I think it's pretty awesome. All right. Another Colombian. This coin is a blazer. Really nice looking. My notes say lock gold. So here's another lock gold shot here. I paid very strong for this coin. I mean, look at that. The surfaces are great. The luster is all there. This coin is a 5+ all day. And what did it come back as? Green sticker. I am striking out on the gold calls, which is making me very angry, especially when you pay strong money for coins. All right, next one is this really pretty pilgrim that this I sent in for a customer, by the way. My call on this was, it's a pretty 64 plus 65 minus coin. It just has some high point stuff that's going on. But I understand why PCGS graded this 65. I sent it in because it was like, you know what? It's worth just getting that CAC sticker. I think the color is real. There are some AT Pilgrims out there for sure. So anyway, so likely not. I said 64 plus, but we got to try, and a customer asked me to do it. So no sticker, no sticker. All right, next up, Huguenot. I also bought this coin. This is in a 65 holder. Not my favorite obverse of any commemorative, but here we are. I have, what do I say? I say should, and then reverse shiny spot. So what's that? Oh, right there, up there at the top near Walloon. So this it almost looks like some sort of a weird wheel mark or something right there. So I was kind of worried that maybe that would hold it back. See that right there? It winks at you. Don't think it's anything that would hold it back from a 65. So I said should, reverse shiny. Let's see what it did. Sticker. All right, nice piece. I like anything with boats on the back of them, you know? I'm a Navy guy. All right, this Boone. Must have not been super excited about this coin. I said should, and that's all I wrote down. So should. Looks like a pretty honest 5 to me. Grand scheme of things. Nice luster. Toning. I don't see any PVC or anything on there. Reverse is the same. Toned like some Boones tone. So anyway, all I said was should. What do we got? Nope, I guess should not. Some of these coins, I wish they were easier and the fees weren't so much. I'm tempted to like crack this coin out and send it out to CACG and see what it comes back as. But I won't be bitter. All right, this is a Delaware I bought. Really, really nice coin in a 66 holder PCGS. Super clean, super lustrous. I think it was the Swedes that came to Delaware. I don't remember what it is, but anyway. Another one with great reverse. Always watch these sales, by the way. These sales show tons of marks, and this one, you know, has a little bit of chatter. So anyway, what I wrote down was, oh yeah, I said should sale chatter. So I was a little concerned about the sale chatter, keeping it back from a green sticker, but given the luster, I thought it was going to carry it. And what did it do? Green sticker. Nice coin. All right. Ted Danson. Here he is in all of his glory. This was a coin that I bought at A&A as well. I graded it. Let's see, what did I say? I said should, and the cool factor should carry it. Tab toning, reverse. Coin just looked like a solid 65B coin to me. So I said it should. It's not the most pretty coin. It's just super original, but it's just a nice gem. No sticker. So I have no idea what made him not want to sticker that coin, but I was clearly wrong. Or maybe I wasn't. All right, Booker T. This was also sent in for a customer. I said, no, but you have to try, and then face holds back. So with Booker T's, it's really hard to make a Booker T in 67 CAC. This area here, always watch for this. This is just always chopped to hell on this commemorative. This one is in a 67 holder because it has great luster. It's not super chopped to hell, but it definitely has a fair amount of tick still going on there. Great luster, great color on this coin as well. On the reverse, reverse is a 7, but they always come that way. So anyway, I said no, but I had to try for the customer. What did we do? Yep, nothing. Hard to make a Booker T in 67 CAC. And some dates, some of the mint marks are even worse. Okay, so I'm going to switch to gold here. I got a different page written down. Hold on, let me flip it here. All right. This was a gold dollar that I actually listed on the commander's list. and I had not sent to CAC, but I wanted to try it. It is in a 64 plus cameo holder. I said it should sticker, the mirror should carry, but there's a rough patch, and I think I mentioned this in the video. There's a little rough patch there, and it's got two little lines that go. It almost looks like that there was a spot removed, not well, but if you look at it under a high power scope, it shows that it's just a little rough patch with just two hairlines, which are certainly acceptable for a 64. So I didn't know exactly how this was gonna go. My thought was that it should sticker. I mean, the coin's mirrors are really, really, really nice. This coin is clearly a solid coin from a technical standpoint. It goes black and white, certainly a cameo. And so what did it do? Sticker. It's a cool coin. Some smartass on the video was like, oh yeah, you always say that these coins, haven't been to CAC and you price them. So anyway, whatever. That guy, looks like you were wrong. All right. 1927 $2.50 gold piece in, what is this grade? 64. Yeah, 64. I said should, it's a 64B coin. So there was a couple little lines here. Always got to look at how the luster presents, like especially up in here. You want to see frost in a lot of spots for a gem. You can get away with some sort of frost reduction on a 64. This coin looked like a 64B coin to me. The reverse is nice. You can see the frost there should be full, and it is on a 64. So I said should 64B, sticker. All right. It's always good to do well at gold. All right. 1907 2.5. I bought this from a little deal here in the Bay Area. It's in a 67 holder. Very clean coin, I will say that. But what did I write? I said probably not, gotta try, luster muted. So the luster, if you gotta get a 67 CAC coin, even for these common 1900 2.5s, they gotta have just everything going. It does have the color. Look at the color on that coin. Color is beautiful, right? Tiny little bit of high point friction. No, it's not friction, but just high point frost removal. So anyway, I said probably not. Color is nice on this obverse too. Look at the color on that. You want to see color on these high-end coins, unless there's like some luster that's just going to knock your socks off. So anyway, probably not. Luster, got to try. What did it do? Negative. Negative, negative. So this is, in some ways, these are like tuning the eyes, right? And this is one of the reasons why I write this stuff down, and now I'm doing these videos to kind of show y'all. And then also just, it's good to hold yourself accountable for what you're doing and seeing what happens, all the while knowing that, CAC is not perfect. Sometimes they change their mind. Sometimes they miss something that you missed as well. So anyway, this is fun. It's not as cool as Noah's. I'm feeling a little shy here, but all right, 1908. I just wrote down should. So anyway, should. It looks like it should. A little bit of chatter there on the cheek, but not anything that would keep it. This is in a 58 holder, by the way. So it looked like a 58 all day to me. I don't see any putty or anything that's hiding. A little bit of haze maybe right there. I don't know. The coin looks fine to me. Same on the reverse. Nice looking piece and an old rattler. I bought all these next 4 coins. I bought them all together. So all I said was should. That usually means that, it's coin that should sticker, but I don't like fall in love with it. No sticker. So maybe the little bit of lines on the cheek. I don't know. It's an A58. It's not, whatever. All right, this one, also an AU58, 1911. This one I liked a little bit better. I said lock AU65 coin. So an AU65 coin is a coin that I essentially say, this is a gem AU coin that just presents so freaking nice, even though it does have just a tiny bit of circulation. So I said this one was a lock. Look at that coin, that's perfect. Just a hair of rub, like just, we're talking hardly anything. But the luster, the way that it comes through, will tell you that. 1911s come with great freaking luster. So just that little bit of muted luster and that tiny little bit of dullness on the cheek shows it as a 58, but there's not hardly a mark on this coin. So I said lock AU65 coin, green sticker. All right, we're down to our last two. This one, 1913 in AU58, Rattler. I wrote down average 58, but yes, should sticker. You know, it's a 58, but it's a 1913. No Euro look, just looks like a 58 should look, in all honesty. Got nice eye appeal, nice luster. Now that I'm looking at it, let's come back to that. I said that it should average. It did not. And I'm wondering, sometimes you see stuff on the camera that you see glance over otherwise. I'm wondering if that scratch right there kept it back. And I bet it did. See, there's one where I agree, you know, that this coin, I missed that. And, you know, I shouldn't have missed it, but I missed it. Right there. Interesting. All right. And then the final one. I love this freaking coin. This is a 1913S in AU58 Rattler. I graded this coin mint state 62. And all I have written down is gold unk coin. All right, gold unk coin is what I have written down. Coin doesn't have that much chatter. It looks really nice. I mean, just an absolute unk coin. Like, where is the where? So anyway, I said gold sticker, unk coin. What did I get? A green sticker. So I paid $4,000 for this coin in a 58 holder. You know, you got to go with what you think the coin's going to do. I knew the coin was very fresh. I graded the coin the way that I graded the coin. And sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And I haven't given up on this coin yet. I'll just throw it away, you know, throw it in a box. And, you know, some savvy dealer will agree with me and, you know, maybe buy it for $4,000. Or maybe I'll ask for $4,500 because I want to be a dick. But anyway, welcome to the life of being a coin dealer. I hope this was a good glimpse in kind of how I think about stuff, how I make decisions when I buy, how good of a grader I am or am not. And I hope to be doing these with more frequency because I send a fair amount of stuff in to get stickered. I send a fair amount of stuff in to CACG. I send stuff into PCGS, NGC. Maybe I can do a whole bunch and we'll get more and more content out there for Silicon Valley coins. All right, folks, if you like what we're doing here, hit the subscribe button and drop me a line if you want to talk coins and geek out. And until next week, happy hunting.